Yeah, hey, how you doing? I'm doing fine. I'm on my 10 toes, nigga. I'm on the grind.
That's our channel. Already know it's your boy Shrimp.
It's your girl Zai.
And today we back with
another reaction video.
What we got today?
We got a hip hop daily special.
Okay.
Oh,
what is it?
Rappers called Lackin.
Oh,
them niggas ain't trapping.
Oh,
my gas light flashing. Oh.
You got a few, baby. No more.
Yeah. That's it. My bar is 5.
Gone. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we got Foolio, Yungeen, Age. We got Spotemgottem. Who else? I don't know, man.
Spotemgottem. He called Lackin.
They caught his ass in Miami the other day, right?
He
studio.
He's still another YouTuber. That stole the YouTuber vehicle. Well, he probably ain't steal it, but
one of the boys in the crew probably did that shit.
Or he just bought it from somebody who stole it.
Yeah. But man, last tune now.
Rap can be dangerous. When you're always performing and dropping your location on social media, anybody can just pull up. Let's check out a few rappers called Lackin who learned this lesson the hard way. Spotemgottem. Spotemgottem is one of the hottest rappers coming out of Florida. He blew up
back. But that's your shit in the back.
What?
That Minute Maid fruit punch.
Hold on.
In 2020. Spotemgottem is one of the hottest rappers coming out of Florida. He blew up back in 2020 with the hit Beatbox, which gained attention because of social media influencer Junebug, who made a viral dance to the song. Spotemgottem may have a baby face, but he's also about that life and almost got killed one night after leaving the studio. In the early morning on September 17, 2020, Spotemgottem was driving a Dodge Challenger down I-95 in Miami when someone pulled up on him and started letting off shots. The rapper posted a pic to his IG story earlier, showing himself at the House of Hits recording studio in Miami. While he was there, he also reposted a video from his producer, showing him in the booth. House of Hits is a popular studio in Miami, so it wouldn't be hard for anyone who knew the area to know its exact location.
Dumbass motherfucker.
You gotta know that, bro.
Dumbass motherfucker.
I bet he won't make that mistake no more. He ain't gonna make that mistake no more, bro.
He ain't. What the fuck you posting your location for? You happy? Like, post that shit after the fact.
You leave, right?
30 minutes after you leave.
You gone. Not
even nowhere near your location. Post it.
Tell you out of Miami, dude.
House of Hits is a popular studio in Miami, so it wouldn't be hard for anyone who knew the area to know its exact location. After leaving the studio, a car pulled up on the passenger side and fired 22 shots total. Spotemgottem and another dude.
God saved his life. 22 shots?
22 motherfucking shots. Ain't that
and he's still alive. His skinny ass.
You been gone.
I would've been gone.
Every piece, 22 shots.
Who's in the back seat both got hit. His attorney, Raven Liberty, later confirmed the rapper got shot but was still alive. She also made clear that it wasn't a shootout, it was a drive-by, and Spotem was the victim. There's multiple rumors going around about what exactly happened. Come to find out, it looks like the car they were driving in was stolen. Spotem said he wasn't part of stealing the car, but was just driving in it. After the shooting, a YouTuber came forward and said that he owned the car and it was stolen from him. The rapper was also recently involved in a murder that happened in Dallas, Texas. Police said he admitted to playing a part in killing a man named Reginald Agnew Jr. in a snippet to a song posted to social media. Spotemgottem did not any.
Fuck? Come on, y'all learn from Bobby Shmurda?
Right, Bobby Shmurda. They so fucking dumb, dog. It's just sad. That's how they keep locking their ass up. Like, they posting everything, putting in a song. They gotta brag about it.
If you do the crime, keep that shit low. They can't keep it in, bro.
They happy, dude. They want to tell everybody kill somebody.
Everybody.
Yeah, it's going to hell.
They know the consequences when it comes around. It's like, oh fuck, nah, nigga.
And Reginald Agnew Jr. in a snippet to a song posted to social media. Spotemgottem denied any involvement in the murder and said the lyrics to the song had nothing to do with the case. But maybe this could be why his car got sprayed up. Spotemgottem made a full recovery and is back to making music. But he might want to pay for better security or a bulletproof vehicle so he don't get caught lacking.
He is not gonna get them down security, bro. All you gonna do is tote more guns around him.
And hang about niggas from the hood that's not gonna shoot with your ass. Yeah. They rhyme you for the clout.
And again, but Spotemgottem ain't the only rapper from Florida who got caught lacking. This next artist got shot getting off the bus after a rumor went around that he killed one of his ops. Foolio. Foolio is another one of the hottest rappers from Jacksonville. The rapper has been making moves for a few years now.
Nah, Foolio that boy don't give a fuck, boy. He said what he want to say, bro.
And then you got his ass shot.
Nah, he keep going with it.
Don't say niggas, they just like they happy to be killed by somebody over some street shit, or to be locked up over some real shit. I ain't snitching, or yeah, I had. Like, I understand that under circumstances people have to do certain shit, but why would you want that to be all of you? I'm saying, why won't you just do what you gotta do so that you can make it up?
Man, they're too used to that shit. That's a problem.
And be
Foolio
smart
is
with
another
it.
one of the hottest rappers from Jacksonville. The rapper has been making moves for a few years now, but he really blew up from the diss tracks he and his rival Yungeen Ace dropped earlier this year. They've been beefing since 2017, but got the world's attention after Ace dropped a wild track, Who I Smoke, which had disrespectful bars about Foolio's dead brother and homies. Foolio came back with the track When I See You remix, where he also dissed Ace's dead friends and brother.
Who y'all think won that shit, bro? Let us know. Who y'all think won that?
Oh, I smoke.
You know what I'm saying? But he did this.
But
He
when
went to
I
the grave,
see
though.
you,
That nigga went to the grave, eh?
you know.
That's some crazy shit, bro.
And ever since then, they've been on each other's necks. But way before the beef with Yungeen Ace, Foolio beefed with another crew in Jacksonville, which led to him getting shot in 9th grade. In December 2014, a 14-year-old named DeVron
9th grade. Well, yeah, okay. That's freshman.
Yes, nigga, I was
That's
13 in the 9th grade. I was fucking 13 in the 9th grade.
Yeah, the niggas that used to hang around and shit. Yeah, I expect that. Yeah, okay, it's cool.
The fuck, bro? I can't. I just be looking like, bro, you a kid, bro. Like, you got a gun.
Shit.
I thought
Let him-
smoking weed was nasty. Like,
getting shot in 9th grade. In December 2014, a 14-year-old named DeVron Crowden, aka Big Baby, was shot and killed waiting for the school bus.
oh, that's it.
He and Foolio went to school together, and they was known to be from rival gangs. The high school that Foolio went to was in his ops neighborhood, so he was already outnumbered. After
What's the nigga that Foolio? He was like, y'all would probably know. He was like, buddy came over his house. They was cool and shit. He told him like, be careful because the street's hot and shit. And then when he left his house, that's when he got a call that
The same person got killed.
the same person got killed. Y'all let me know who that is, man.
Big Baby got killed, rumors went around that he was somehow involved. Even though he told everyone it wasn't his hit, he was still young and dumb at the time. So, instead of staying out the way, Foolio started dissing Big Baby to prove to his ops he wasn't intimidated. He almost got into fights with 3 different people before getting on the bus to go home. When he got off the bus, he ducked off to an area in the cut to roll up some weed. Like 5 or 10 minutes later, someone ran up and started shooting at him. He got hit in the hip, and it even popped out of place. So, he started to crawl to avoid
His head popped out of place?
I think hip. I heard head. Hold on. We deaf. We all know that, man.
at him. He got hit in the hip, and it even popped out of place. So he started to crawl to avoid getting shot again and crawled to a house where a lady was sitting on a porch. Foolio called out to her and told her he was shot, but she wanted nothing to do with it. Instead of helping, she said she ain't care and told him to get the fuck out of her yard. So he played dead.
Oh,
She
shit.
left him for dead, bro. She did actually leave him for dead.
She did. This nigga, I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out my yard. Get your bloody ass out my shit.
So the shooters left. He ended up being brought to the hospital and got questioned by police about the murder of Big Baby. They grilled him pretty hard, but since he was on the way to school when Big Baby got killed, he was cleared of any involvement. After he recovered, he decided not to go back to school because he was too much of a target and school was nothing but problems. He didn't even have anything to do with the murder, but he got shot
ain't changed
anyway.
schools.
So after that,
So wait, he just never went back to school. He just didn't go back to that school.
I don't know, but wait, the niggas they went to his school?
He already stated previously that his school, Foolio school, was located in the Ox neighborhood.
Okay. Damn. I wouldn't even go to the bus stop, man.
he was in the streets full time and decided to become a rapper instead. But Jacksonville is turned up, and rappers like Foolio and Spotemgottem ain't the only ones getting caught slipping by the ops. This next rapper lost his 2 best friends and his brother in a drive-by that happened after they left the party. Yungeen Ace. Yungeen Ace
Yeah, I remember that shit. That shit was crazy.
I know that's sad.
is probably the most famous rapper from Jacksonville right now. Even though they all in their own lane, Ace was first to blow and has gotten co-signs from major names in the industry. But before making it in rap, Ace was the victim of a drive-by shooting that killed his brother and 2 close homies and almost took him out as well. In June 2018, Ace, his brother Quan, and his homies, 23 and 4, went out to eat at a steakhouse called Wasabi. They were celebrating 23's 18th birthday, and Quan just had a birthday as well. After leaving the restaurant, they stopped at a traffic light, and another car pulled up next to him and started busting shots.
Whoa.
The car was sprayed with bullets.
I ain't never heard of that one. You heard of that one? What the hell?
Ace got hit.
That's what the nigga was talking about in the song, in Foolio song we did. When he was talking about Ace was blessed in the car.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the first time.
No, he was talking about this when the brother and he did his brother and 2 best friends.
No, he got shot.
That's the first time, babe. That's just the whole story.
Okay, well, I'm about to say, what the fuck? When it was the second time?
No, this is the whole story.
Hit 8 times, but survived. It turns out he was a lucky one, because the other 3 died. 23 and 4 were 2 of his closest friends, and Quan was his closest brother in age. So the loss hit Ace hard. To make matters worse, a local gun store owner would see Ace's pic on the news after the shooting and called the Crime Stopper hotline. He told him that he saw Ace in the store earlier that day. He didn't buy anything, but he picked up one of the weapons and played around with it. Ace was a convicted felon after being arrested for a 2017 robbery. During the robbery, stray bullets went into another apartment, almost hitting a 12-month-old child.
Damn.
So he wasn't allowed to have a gun, even if he was just playing with it.
What the fuck?
Damn. Nigga, that's how niggas don't think. They just shoot. They shoot and don't think about the consequences.
The ricochet or anything.
Yeah.
And my thing is, hold on, why the fuck the store owner called the people just to say he only played with the gun?
Right.
He ain't use it. He didn't buy it. He didn't. Just to say he played with it.
Well, it kind of helped. I think
it helped put his ass in jail. They put him in jail because they would say he don't even supposed to be playing with a gun. He supposed to have no gun, even if to play.
Well, if there was guns in the car, right, they would still put all the charge on Ace because he's the one that's alive.
I know, baby, but I'm just saying that just didn't make no sense to me. Just to call me like, oh, I seen him earlier playing with a gun. He didn't buy it, but he was playing with it.
But he didn't know that he couldn't have a gun. That's the thing. If he knew, I know he wouldn't do that shit.
So you trying to?
I think he did that just to try to help him out. Like, hey man, he wasn't doing no shooting over. I don't know. I just feel like he was trying to help him out. That's how I
don't know.
That's how I feel.
After reviewing the security tape, police arrested Ace in the hospital as he was still recovering from his gunshot wound and mourning the loss of his brother and friends. No one was arrested for the shooting, but a lot of people think it was retaliation for the death of Zion Brown.
It's really like
that
Brown? Second person in the studio that's like, yo, what's that word? Or yo, give me a line.
Brown was Foolio's cousin. He got killed at his house after someone threw a brick through a sliding glass door and fired shots into the living room, hitting Zion and his 2 sisters. The girl survived.
Y'all crazy, though.
They ruthless as hell.
They crazy, bro.
A bitch threw that's like a bitch. We got a sliding door right here. That's like a bitch throwing the sliding door through our window and just start spraying that fucking.
A sliding door through our window?
Damn. they throw a brick through our sliding door and just
start wetting it up. Why even throw it? Just start wet. Just wet it up. They want to be extra of this shit.
Because they want to make sure like that shit hit your ass.
Hey, what you mean? The bullet's gonna go through the window.
Yeah, but I'm saying they're making sure if they throwing the brick, that's a opening space right there. The brick gonna make all that glass fall.
But babe, fuck a brick. Just shoot. I'm just saying, shoot through that shit.
I know. That's why I'm saying they extra as hell. Like.
Glass door and fired shots into the living room, hitting Zion and his 2 sisters. The girl survived, but Zion wouldn't make it. Police arrested a dude named DeAndre Thomas, aka Trey Shorty, who had connections to Yungeen Ace. He was also a suspect in the robbery that made Ace a felon and was still on the run from police when he was arrested for Zion Brown's murder. This is what really started the beef between ATK and KTA, and they've been going back and forth ever since. Foolio mentions the shooting in a lot of his songs, including the When I See You remix, where he printed out a banner from the news coverage of the shooting to mock Quan, 23, and 4. But Jacksonville rappers ain't the only ones to get caught lacking. This next rapper got shot 35 times, but lived to tell the story. Young Baby.
35 times, babe.
The nigga think he 50 Cent.
50 Cent got what, 9?
No.
How many times?
He got, I forgot how many times. More than one time.
I said 9.
I think it was 9.
I think it was 9.
Yeah.
Young Baby is a rapper from Trenton, New Jersey. He grew up on the east side of the city, and at 12 years old, he first got arrested for a robbery. He would end up spending the next few years in and out of jail for gun charges. In his teen years, he said he lost like 8 of his friends to gun violence, which is why he had to stay strapped. But on October 20th,
that's why you gotta stop. Stop doing what the fuck you doing.
Like, what the fuck?
4th, 2019, his ops caught him lacking at a gas station and shot him 35 times. The night he was shot, his dad took him to the studio, but then dropped him off at his friend's house. They was chilling and decided to go to the gas station, which was a popular spot in his hood. He was chopping it up with the owner of the gas.
We were just talking about gas stations and taking pictures at gas stations and shit.
Gas station for like 30 minutes. He says he heard a bunch of ambulances heading south because there was another shooting. So he decided it was time to go. As he was leaving, he saw a dude standing right beside him with a gun while 2 other shooters ran up behind him.
Damn.
First, they shot the dude running the gas station who fell to the ground. Young Baby started running, but started feeling the bullets hit his back and his legs. But he couldn't give up, so he just kept running. He didn't know what was going on, and the adrenaline took over. A bullet hit his foot, so he jumped up to try to catch his balance, but fell over. As he was falling, he could still hear the gunshots. He tried to crawl away, but two of the shooters already stood over him, while the third shooter was trying to get his friends. He covered his head with his arm.
So y'all telling me y'all was over the man and y'all still didn't kill him?
That you shot him 35 times. You stood over him. And
That nigga, he an angel, dog.
Hold on. Then this nigga say he stay strapped.
But babe, this is, if you got about 3 or 4 different bullets coming at you in different directions, baby, you gotta go. I'm running.
What the fuck was his friends? Didn't they say his friends were shooting?
The niggas probably took off his shit.
Shooters already stood over him, while the third shooter was trying to get his friends. He covered his head with his arm.
Yeah, the third shooter was trying to get the friends, so the friends did clear on his ass.
Shooters already stood over him, while the third shooter was trying to get his friends. He covered his head with his arm and took like 6 more shots. When he moved his arm, they shot him twice in the face.
Oh.
Then they shot him a few more times in the chest while yelling, "I told you, I told you." After that, they ran off laughing while young baby was bleeding out. He tried to get away, but couldn't move his legs. He later found out he got shot in the leg 16 times. A lady who worked at the gas station came out and tried to help. Young baby told her to call his mom, but he couldn't really talk because he lost like 3 teeth when he got shot in the face. He was laying there for about 10 or 15 minutes before the police and ambulance finally got there and rushed him to the hospital. He thought he was done just from the amount of blood he already lost. He says he lost consciousness for a minute and saw his dead friend telling him it wasn't time to go. He was in so much pain, the EMTs had to put him under anesthesia, which put him in a coma for 2 weeks. When he woke up, he couldn't remember what happened. His mother told him he got shot, had about 45 holes in him, and got shot a total of 35 times. But the crazy part is, he was only in the hospital for like 22 days, and then went to rehab for 2 or 3 weeks. He was still in a lot of pain, but the bullets didn't hit anything vital. He eventually made a full recovery. So, someone's looking out for young baby, because even 50 Cent didn't get shot 35 times and just bounced back. But if you thought that was wild, this next rapper got shot by one of his own fans while riding in an Uber. Rico Reckless. Rico Reckless is a rapper from Chicago who first blew up with the track Hit 'Em Up, where he took shots at damn near every buzzing rapper in the city. He's allegedly from the Black P Stones and has beef with a lot of other rappers in Chicago, including FBG Duck and G Herbo. But it wasn't another rapper who called Rico Lackin. It was actually a fan. In an interview with No Jumper, he broke down what happened. He says he was leaving a gas station to hop in an Uber. Some dudes who spotted him in the store tried to get a pic with him. While taking the picture, one of the dudes in the group said, "Damn, you wear that chain in real life? I wish I would have had my move." Pretty much telling Rico he would have tried to rob him. Rico responds by telling him to do something then, and the dude backs down and says he was just playing. The guy still wanted a pic, but Rico shut him down and said he wasn't taking any more pictures. His homie told him to hurry up, so they got back in the Uber. But once they drove off, the dude started shooting. Rico got shot in the back after they busted the entire back window. The Uber driver...
Y'all
was right there.
That's not his own car. That's an Uber.
And my thing is, they wait till he get in the car. Why you ain't do shit right there when he asked you to do something?
Cause I don't know. They probably didn't have it on them. They had it in the car. They had to go get that shit in the car. I don't know.
Right, cause he did say, "Damn, if I would have had my shit."
Yeah.
Started screaming and calling the cops. He brought Rico to the hospital, and police questioned him about the shooting. He told them he ain't know the shooter, and it was probably just random. Cause in Chicago, it ain't just the rappers you gotta worry about. Them random goons.
Oh, that video.
Oh, he the one. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Okay, it was a music video.
I thought that shit was real.
I thought it was real for real.
I was like, bitch.
Probably just random. Cause in Chicago, it ain't just the rappers you gotta worry about. Them random goons at the gas station is just as dangerous. Rico said he ain't know who did it, but he don't even care. Cause if they really had beef, they would have just blown his head off. But instead, they just grazed his back, and he was back in the streets not too long after it happened.
Damn, okay. I thought we learned something. We learned something. Damn, nigga.
But that nigga who, that 35 times, that was the most craziest one.
Yeah, matter of fact, we gotta check his music out. I want to see if he's sliding for real. You feel me?
He better be flying. He gotta take a chance.
35 times, boy, you better rap that shit.
They shot the nigga in his face and he ain't died. His chest. Oh my god.
He's still alive. Stand over that nigga and everything. Man.
They laughing and shit. I bet they ain't crying now.
Hell yeah, he seen their faces and shit. You know what? Unless he ain't remember.
Oh yeah, he did say he ain't remember. Unless he got. I feel like he got his memory back.
Okay.
No, but he told trolls he don't remember.
Okay, man. But at the end of the day, y'all know what's up, though, man.
Like,
subscribe,
comment,
share,
notification bell.
Cause you know what, baby.
Baby.
That's on
Game.